Welcome, everybody, to New Orleans and the iconic Caesars Superdome, the long-term home of the All-State Sugar Bowl, which this year, of course, is part of the college football playoff. We've reached the semifinal stage, one last hurdle to clear before the national championship game. We'll find out here today which side has the toughness and the depth to keep driving toward that ultimate goal, the chance to raise that gold trophy over their heads. As we'll see the number 12 seed in this playoff, the Louisville Cardinals, taking on the top-seeded team in the playoff, the Florida Gators. For EA Sports College Football, I'm Chris Fowler, joined by Kirk Herbstreit. It's been a tremendous college football playoff so far, and it's down to this, the semifinals. Which team will head on to the national championship game? Kickoff team out there. We are about to get cranked up with a semi-final collision. He thought about returning it, but instead takes a knee. It'll be a touchback, and they'll start at the 25. First down play call. How aggressive will it be? First play of the drive, he looks left for a completion. And heads out of bounds after a decent gain.
Chris, it's so much fun to watch the athleticism at the wide receiver position nowadays. The ability to make plays on the outside is extraordinary. And they bring a certain toughness, too, that catches my eye.
Quick throw, the catch is made. He's found some room at the 45. It's a big gain all the way to enemy territory, tackled at the 45.
Well, there's nothing better for an offensive coordinator than having a quarterback kind of get into a rhythm early in this game. Another great completion. This guy is off to a great start in this big playoff game.
First and 10 now for the offense. And they'll run it out of the shotgun. They pick up 4, so second down and 6 coming up.
Nice job here of controlling the line of scrimmage by this offensive line. The back does what he needs to do to get positive yards on first down.
Again, makes it second and medium. Takes the handoff again. He stopped just short of that first down marker, inches away from it.
When you can get good chunks of yardage like this on early downs, it just keeps you on schedule, leading to more manageable third down situations. Never underestimate the value of consistently getting 4 more yards a pop like that.
It's press coverage now from these DBs. Can he make it to the marker? They'll stop him behind the line for a loss of 1.
Chris, this is what I love to see from a defense, as the linebackers are scraping, doing their job, but you need help from the secondary. And when you have aggressive tacklers on the back end, you got a great defense. This time, the secondary makes the difference.
So on their first possession of the game, the offense stays on the field, and they'll go for it. And he's throwing for it on 4th down. Makes the catch, and that is enough for a first down. They've got him, but they convert on 4th down, and the drive keeps going.
Boy, the defense was in the right coverage here. It looked like they had exactly what they wanted to be able to come up with a stop here on 4th down. But there's the timing between a quarterback and a receiver. They knew exactly where they needed to go. Great timing and a 1st down.
And the ball is handed off out of the shotgun. Defense stops him, but that's a solid gain. Cardinals looking to take advantage of the red zone trip here. Quarterback wants to throw it on 2nd down. Takes a quick catch. Tackle at the 6-yard line after the completion. Offense really threatening now.
Well, it's another completion by this quarterback. Another great gain in a 1st down, and already over 30 yards through the air. This quarterback is in a zone here to start this game.
And the Cardinals hoping to punch it in here. They have 1st and goal. There's the snap. Quarterback setting up to throw. Here's a screen pass to the running back. Touchdown, Cardinals. This quarterback on fire today.
Well, the script from the offensive coordinator works perfectly here to get this game started for this offense. Great job of mixing up a lot of different looks to get a read and a gauge of what this defense is up to today. And you're able to put 6 points up on the board. Great start.
And we'll set up with the PAT. PAT makes it 7-0. Here's the kickoff team now, set to move this one away. That one bounces through the end zone, so they'll start at the 25. Fresh set of downs for the offense. 1st down. From the shotgun, handoff inside. They've got him, but he picks up 8 yards. Sets up a nice 2nd and 2.
Just love watching this back run. Gets behind that offensive line, lowers his pads, and gets a nice, solid game.
Second down after that run on the previous play. Ball handed off. Breaking tackles. And that will pick up a 1st down. We'll spot it at 38.
Well, a nice 1st down here by this running back, and what he's doing today makes me reflect on some of the great backs that they've had over the years in Gainesville. Emmitt Smith, arguably one of the best backs, if not the best back in the history of the game. Damian Pierce more recently, but even guys like Eric Rhett and Fred Taylor, just really talented running backs with the ability to take it to the house.
Brought down, it crosses midfield to the 46.
Coaches told us in the pregame production meetings they love this back's mixture of speed and power. We know about the speed, but he also showed the ability to break tackles on that run.
Off the RPO, caught to the right. Ball carrier running through tackles. Tackle made after a big gain.
Well, it's one thing to hear about how fast this receiver is in the scouting report. You look at him on film all week. The defensive coordinator tells you, get ready, this guy can run. And then the reality comes, and this guy can fly. You see it again here. Nice catch.
Quick pass. Here comes a jet sweep. And he's tackled for a loss after the catch. The defense all over that one. The 2nd down play. The offense with some pre-snap eye candy. The quarterback making some changes at the line. 2nd down, we're going to throw it. Running out of time in the pocket. Looking to scramble. Slides to avoid the big hit.
Chris, watch him work through his progressions here. Finds the 1st and the 2nd option aren't there. By the 3rd option, he's got to pull it down and try to pick up some positive yards, of which he did, and then he slides down to avoid the big hit.
go. Third down in the red zone. The kind of play that decides football games. Can he get there on the ground? Zero running room. Stop right at the line of scrimmage.
That's a great play all around by this defense. Your first-level defenders hold their own at the point of attack, allowing the second and third-level players to roam free and make the tackle close to the line of scrimmage.
So no field goal try here. Coach keeps the offense on the field to go for it on fourth down. A pop pass on the jet sweep. And he's not going to get there. The defense rises up and makes a huge fourth down stop.
Maybe a little bit too creative here on this fourth down play call by the offense. I think the defense was anticipating the offense trying to get the ball into the hands of that receiver, whether it was a pass or a run. And by anticipating it, they're able to keep him short of the first down marker.
And the Louisville offense is back out there on the field. They reached the end zone the last time out, trying to do the same thing here. They'll begin with a quick throw to the left. Breaking free at the 35. Oh, and he breaks free. It's a foot race. Crosses the 10. Touchdown, Louisville. Strong game by this quarterback.
My, oh, my. Now that's a play that makes your jaw touch the floor. The pass and catch to take it the distance on one play is definitely an offensive coordinator's dream.
They'll try to add the lead now with the PAT. And the kick is up and good. They tack on a point to their lead. Getting set to kick the ball off now. And that one will bounce out of the back of the end zone. So a touchback will start at the 25. Big guys up front lined up. It's first down. Look at now throwing here to start the drive. And it's the senior getting home with the sack. Offense getting set for a second down here to begin the quarter. Drops back from the shotgun, looking for an open man. He's going for a big play downfield. Goes a fastball, but it's intercepted. He's got some room and some blockers here. It's a big return off the INT. They steal their offensive possession.
Chris, I think I can hear him calling out blocks after that pick. Or was it the defensive coordinator next door up here in the booth? Either way, they were looking to score after coming up with that interception. The offense, if they did anything right, it was keeping them out of the end zone.
And the Louisville offense is back out there on the field. Last possession, a one-play lightning strike with the big touchdown pass. Makes the grab in the end zone. Touchdown, Cardinals.
That is a great job here by this offense, taking advantage of a big opportunity provided to them by their own defense after that turnover. And why wait? They get aggressive, make the throw, and it pays off for a touchdown.
Point after, not quite through. Kickoff team is on the field to boot this one away. Kick bounces out of the back of the end zone for a touchback. First play of the drive now from the 25. An inside give now from the shotgun. That's a nice tackle there by the senior.
See, that's how you limit what an offense wants to do. This time, the defense just won the battle up front at the line of scrimmage, not giving up any big plays. Everybody's gap sound. It's really solid defense on that play.
second down after that run on the previous play. Quarterback drops back from the shotgun. And it's incomplete on a very quick throw.
But this defense has been incredible all year long, and they continue to be that way in the postseason. Just getting after this offense, whether it's putting pressure on the quarterback, great coverage downfield. Right now, they are dominating this game.
Offense will try to convert a 3rd and long from the 27. We'll see if the defense brings the blitz. And the back now goes in motion. Extending the play now. Breaks loose at the 45. They tackle him at the 48, but it's enough for a new first down.
Really love the call here on 3rd down to give the quarterback the option to either make the throw or pull it down and keep it himself to be able to pick up first down yardage.
And the Gators with 1st and 10 here. They'll run it here. Tackled, but first down.
Every now and then we see a really good run. We tend to focus on what other people did in order for that run to happen. What the offensive line did. Maybe the receivers are blocking good on the edge. Sometimes the running back is pretty good too. And on that play, he picked up a lot of yards and made that happen with good effort.
Shotgun formation. Here's an inside handoff. Stop after a small gain. Now looking at 2nd and 9. Receiver in motion now. Thrown quickly, caught in the right flat. And the defense swarms, not much of a gain on that completion.
Just a good job here by the quarterback. Got the ball out to his receiver. His guy eats up some yards, and they stay ahead of the sticks.
Offense set for the 6th play in this drive. Again, thrown out of the RPO, and it's complete. Tackle made at the 26, good enough for a first down.
Good job here by this offense coming up with this first down on that 3rd down play. They knew they're going to have to deal with a lot of pressure, did their job, gave the quarterback time, they convert, and listen, you're down early in this game. Every possession matters. You need points on this drive, and they're able to have that chance now with that conversion.
He's stopped, but he gets a first down.
That's a football play right there, Chris. This one takes me back a little bit. Toss sweep to the right. Get the ball into your back's hands. Get a lot of people out in front. Control the line of scrimmage. How about the wide receivers? They're doing a nice job blocking downfield. Almost felt like half the offense was out in front of him, giving him a chance to pick up some big yards.
He's got a lane. Can he make the end zone? 4 set of bounds after a nice gain. The offense is knocking on the door with a 1st and goal.
The defense is so caught up in this guy running the football on this drive, they forgot to defend him coming out of the backfield. Nice positive play here.
The Gators line up with a 1st and goal. Pre-snap motion from the offense. As a design quarterback keeper. And he runs it in for the score. Touchdown, Gators. Look at the blazing speed for that quarterback. Kirk, if you're a defense trying to stop this guy, good luck.
Well, Chris, you remember this week we talked with the offensive coordinator. He talked a lot about how they have run plays on the call sheet specifically for this guy to be able to get loose and make plays. We saw that exactly on this score right here.
And he knocks through the PAT. Now they get set to kick it away. And that one will bounce out of the back of the end zone. The offense will start at the 25. And the Louisville offense is back out there on the field. This group has been clicking. They've really built momentum. Can the defense make adjustments? Come up with a stop here. Tackled behind the line. It's a loss of 2. a first down loss at 2nd and long from the 23. Offense looking to throw the ball. And that pass ball is incomplete.
Offense been in reverse here. Now a long way to go to convert this third down.
Dropping back, looking to throw for the first down. And he lofts it deep over the middle. And that's incomplete. They weren't afraid to let it fly, but it brings up a fourth down. The Cardinals will line up to punt it away. With the return, it's Jamania. When he's got some space here. He's brought down, but a good effort to make something of that return. And the Florida offense is back out on the field now. They scored a touchdown on their last possession. Let's see if this defense can make adjustments and prevent that this time. First play of the drive, looking to throw the football. And they get to completion. Nowhere to run. They'll corral him for no gain.
I can see what the quarterback's trying to do here, Chris. And he gets the completion, but just no gain. There's just no room to go after the catch.
Second down after that previous play. Caught in the backfield. It's strong. Brought down. It crosses midfield to the 46.
You know, we talked this week with the offensive coordinator about what makes this receiver so special. He kept referring to his route running. Here's an example of that. Great route, enough separation to give the quarterback a nice lane to throw the football.
First down play call coming up. How aggressive will it be? Quarterback drops back. Receiver makes the catch. Defense makes the stop after the completion.
This is an example of a quarterback and his offense just taking what the defense gives you. Not a huge play, but positive yards. The defense wants to give that throw to you. Take it, get the ball to your receiver, stay ahead of the sticks.
What's the play call here on second down for this offense? They flip it to him on the jet sweep. And they wrap him up after the completion just short of the first down mark.
Man, that jet sweep action puts so much pressure on a defense. You get so locked in on the ball attacking you downhill. But when offenses sprinkle this kind of offense in, it stretches this defense out wide and can create some vertical seams for big plays.
Third down play now, trying to keep this impressive drive going. Looking to pick up the first down through the air. It's a short completion of the tight end. Tackled at the 33, that's good enough for a first down. The Gators come to the line in a hurry up. So early movement from the offense. That'll push him back 5. And the head coach will decide to accept the penalty and take the yardage. See if the penalty proves costly. First down and 15 now. Quarterback looking to connect with the receiver here. And he'll loft it to the end zone. Oh, and it's incomplete. He flat out dropped what would have been a touchdown. Second down coming up now.
Really good job here by the defense in coverage. Did a nice job here of staying in phase with the receiver. There's no chance for a completion at all.
completion makes it second down. Tight end goes in motion. Quarterback looking to throw it on second down. And the receiver snags it. It's complete. And a timeout is called to talk strategy. Close game here as we approach halftime.
Love the timing here between the quarterback and his receiver. Pick up some positive yards, and I continue to be impressed with just the chemistry between these two.
Seventh play of the drive coming up, but it is third down and long. Dropping back, looking to throw for the first down. Fires it to the wideout. Here's a wide open receiver, complete. Touchdown, Florida. This quarterback on fire today.
Love to watch this quarterback go out and execute in this kind of situation. He's doing a great job of ignoring the scoreboard and feeling a sense of pressure to have to play with more urgency. Right now, he's executing. We're in the second quarter. Plenty of time to get back in this game.
It's blocked. Picked up by the offense. This is a live ball. So the offense gets momentum scoring before halftime. Now the kickoff. We'll see if the defense can get a stop and preserve that momentum. That one bounces through the end zone, so they'll start at the 25. And the Louisville offense is back out there on the field. They had to punt the ball last time. Now they're looking to add points, build on this lead. He's going to pull it down and run. Breaking free at the 35. The offense will quickly spend a timeout here after the play.
Well, they did a good job of getting pressure on the quarterback, but, man, make the play, bring him down. Instead, they give up positive yards here on the scramble.
First down, looking to throw the ball. And he lofts it toward the sideline. And it's incomplete. Just 10 seconds remaining now.
Well, Chris, the offense takes a shot downfield, and this defender does a great job of making a play on the ball. Not only that, he tips that ball up into the air. Good chance for the defense to come up with an interception there.
And that one's incomplete with just 7 seconds left on the clock.
We finally see a change-up from this defense. It has been a long game for this defensive coordinator. A lot of touchdown passes. They finally find a way to affect the timing between the quarterback and his receivers by getting pressure.
Final seconds in the first half, they will just take a knee and head to the locker room. Looks like the offense is content to run out the clock here and just take it to intermission. The minute's going to wrap up the first half here. Let's kick it now to Kevin Connors with our halftime update. And the Cardinals will kick it off to begin the second half. And that one will bounce out of the back of the end zone. So a touchback will start at the 25. And the Florida offense retakes the field. On first down, it's play action. Throws to the tight end. And he's got it. You bring him down, but he makes the 40-yard line. That's a solid gain.
Nice play action call here by this offensive coordinator. You know, you can freeze those linebackers just for a split second. Usually that's going to give you enough room to be able to get that tight end behind them. And if the quarterback can make a nice tight throw like this, pick up some big yards.
They moves the ball to the 40. It'll be first down. From the shotgun now, here's an inside give. They get the senior to the ground, but it's a nice run there. The offense is fired up to begin the second half. That's the kind of play they needed to give them a spark.
Absolutely. I know they're down in this game. Clearly something was said at halftime to try to get this offensive line engaged, and it looks like it's working. They're playing with a different kind of energy. Let's see if they can do it again.
That run, good for a first down. The offense still rolling. Moving the receiver around pre-snap. And the quarterback tucks it and takes off as a design run. They tackle him, but the gain moves the ball to the 36.
Man, when your quarterback can run the football like this, it puts so much pressure on the defense. The defense coordinator spent all week preparing his unit to be able to stop this offense. But when this quarterback's able to pull it down and pick up yards like that, it's an extra headache for the defense to have to deal with.
And the Gators have 1st and 10 here. Motion by the back will make the defense adjust. Caught behind the line. It's Strong. Receiver brought down after a short pitch and catch.
Chris, it's so easy to get excited about the receivers on the outside and their ability to make big plays. But the slot receivers are just as exciting, especially with their finesse, quickness, and ability to make guys miss in the middle of that field.
Pass caught. 2nd down now. There's the handoff. And the runner brought down after just a short gain. So now from the 29, it's 3rd down and short. You see what the play call is going to be here. Already in field goal range, but of course thinking touchdown. Try and muscle for the first down. Breaks clear. End zone ahead. He's brought down at the 6. The offense will have 1st and goal right there.
This is why they're in the playoff, right? Not just the ability to throw the ball, but you get to a critical moment, a 3rd down, you trust that offensive line to come up with a 1st down, and they get it.
The Gators looking to finish the drive here. It's 1st and goal. Quick pass. Here comes a jet sweep. All the way to the end zone. Touchdown, Gators. That's a crucial response by this offense, but still plenty of work to do here in the 3rd quarter.
Well, I love that they're still fighting and competing. You can tell they've made some adjustments at half and try to get them back into this game. And that score is a great start.
Coach deciding to go for the 2-point conversion to tie the score right here.
42 Spider. 4-2 Spider. Flex.
And it looks like the quarterback's going to run it. And he's going to be stopped short. The 2-point try fails. They're still down by 2. Here's the kickoff team. Let's see if they give the returner an opportunity to bring this back. Kick bounces out of the back of the end zone for a touchback. And the Louisville offense is back out there on the field. The coordinator moves to a heavy blitz look here. Keeping it on the ground here. It's good for a 3-yard gain, so 2nd and 7.
Nice solid run here by this back. Did a nice job of just kind of finding that lane, pick up some positive yards. They're on 1st and 10.
2nd down after that run on the previous play. Out of the shotgun, he hands it off. And the senior able to make the stop after a short gain. critical third down play for this offense right here. And the quarterback drops back looking for an open man. Catch made on the right side. Good enough for first down yardage.
Chris, much like we saw in the first half, this quarterback can put the ball right on the money. Now, you know the defensive coordinator at halftime spent all the time he could with his secondary to come up with answers on how to try to slow this guy down.
The drive stays alive with that first down completion. Offense will keep it on the ground here. They'll stop him behind the line for a loss of 1. Well, they don't block the defensive end. It shows some quickness, Kirk, getting around the edge that time.
Yeah, this guy's usually getting around the edge to put pressure on the quarterback, but he reminds everybody here that this guy's a complete package. Not only can he pressure the quarterback, but also he is very, very talented and shows you the physicality he has against the run as well.
Quarterback looking to pass here on second down. Catch hauled in here over the middle. Defense wraps him up after the catch, but he's just short of a first down.
Well, this is what coaches love to see. A quarterback with the ability to read the defense properly and then just get it to the open man. Sometimes it sounds simple, but it's tough to execute. This time we have good recognition by the quarterback, and he gets it down to the tight end. You can see what he can do after the catch.
On third down, it's a handoff. They tackle him behind the line, a loss of 4.
Boy, how about the defensive speed there and the team pursuit? They recognize the toss sweep from the middle of the field and show their team speed to be able to eliminate this play.
The offense already has 1 fourth down conversion. Can they do it for a second time? From the shotgun, drops back. It's picked off. He tried to fire the ball into a tight window. And he's got some open field ahead. That's a potential game changer, the pick and the big return.
Boy, just a drive killer right there, Chris. And he didn't seem to throw that ball with much confidence. Just put it up for grabs, and defense comes down with it.
The Gators offense retakes the field. They plunged it into the end zone the last time. Let's see if this defense has made some adjustments to stop them this time. From the shotgun, it's a handoff. Finding space at the 20. They bring him down, but that's a solid gain on the play.
Just the thing that I love about this play is the running back showing great patience and then the vision to find that hole and then accelerate through it for a nice gain.
The Gators are in the red zone. Here's some pre-snap movement in the backfield. Short throw, running back makes the catch behind the line of scrimmage. Touchdown, Florida. We have battled back to go in front now. Just a brilliant game for this quarterback. With a spot in the natty on the line, we need your guy to step up, and this guy has delivered so far today.
You know, it's just everything coming together. The preparation that he put in leading into this game, the offense doing their job of taking care of him, the receivers running good routes. Everything right now is clicking for this offense and this quarterback.
And the point after is good. Kickoff team on the field getting set now. And that one will bounce out of the back of the end zone. The offense will start at the 25. And the Louisville offense is back out there on the field. This offense trying to bounce back the last possession and then in a pick. And now the handoff. Just a small gain. Look at it, 2nd and 9. Snap it. Quarterback looking to throw the ball. Oh, downfield catch made on the left side. Heads out of bounds after a solid gain, more than enough to pick up a first down.
Well, it's a big risk to play man-to-man coverage by this defense, and this time they get caught. Great timing between the quarterback and his receiver. You can see what can happen when that timing is right. Big things can happen.
Back at it to start the quarter. Offense getting set to run a first down play. And they'll keep it on the ground. Running back has the handoff.
Hey, listen, you don't always have to have big plays to be successful. It's a nice, solid gain here. Keeps you on schedule, and you get ready for that next play.
Game makes it second and medium. There's the snap. Looking to throw the ball. And the pass is dropped. Would have been a big game, but he couldn't hold on.
Chris, the defense catches a break here. They got behind coverage, looked like a big play, if not a touchdown, and the receiver just dropped the ball.
Now it's third and long for this offense. Football right at midfield. Dropping back, looking to throw for the first down. Looking for the wideout. Intercepted, picked off by the defense. Not much on the return, but the takeaway sets up the offense at the 41.
Really nice job of mixing up the looks here by this defense. Sometimes man, sometimes zone. They fool the quarterback here completely, and he throws the pick.
And the Florida offense is back out on the field now. And here's the handoff. He'll be taken down, but he crosses midfield of the 48.
Hey, you got to do what you got to do. You got to rely on that offensive line in the running game here to be able to secure a victory. Good call, and just keep working that clock.
This line getting set up. It's a first down play.
29 Philly, 2-0.
Out of the shotgun, he'll hand it off. Defense makes the stop after a 5-yard gain, so 2nd and 5.
Now, I like the run play here, and offensively at this point in the game, you want to remain in that attack mode first, while also staying in bounds and working that clock.
Game makes it 2nd and medium. Quarterback drops back, probing the secondary. Caught over the middle. It's strong. Brought down for a loss after the completion. Not what they were looking for.
Man, put a star next to that play. It's like the linebacker knew the ball was going to be going to this receiver, so it's the instincts, and then it's the awareness and the athletic ability to be able to bring down a wide receiver for a loss like that.
Crucial 3rd down play right here. Handoff from the shotgun. And that game will pick up a first down and move the football to the 36.
Boy, this guy just keeps playing good football. He's like a bowling ball out there. Gets low pad support, running over top of defenders. Just a gritty runner, and a big part of the reason they're enjoying this lead here in the 4th quarter.
And the Gators are moving quickly down the field. And they'll go right back to him on first down. They tackle him. Looks like it's going to be just short of the mark, inches away.
What a game for this offensive line of scrimmage. They've been able to enjoy really the tempo going their way because they've been able to run the football. This guy now has 98 yards rushing, a couple more, and he'll be in triple digits. What a great day for him.
He'll be taken down, but he does have first down yardage.
To me, Chris, with this offense, it's almost an extension of their running game. You put the receiver out in motion, you flip the ball out to him, out to the outside, let him do what he does best, which is use his instincts, and he picks up a first down.
The Gators begin a new series here, 1st and 10. And they'll keep it on the ground, trying to run some clock. That's a nice tackle there by the senior.
Great job by the running back is staying inbounds and continue to work that clock, working here in the 4th quarter with the lead. You got that defense getting closer and closer to their goal line. They are backed up, and they are desperate. They've got to make a play here. The offense just has to take care of the ball, a chance to really secure victory here.
Second down after that run on the previous play. Big throw caught on the left side. Touchdown, Gators. Still no answer for this offensive machine. Spot in the natty at stake. This defense is being shredded. Kirk, what can they do differently to stop this guy?
Man, I don't know. I mean, I would just keep trying to come up with double coverage or blitzing, something to try to slow down not just the receiver, but kind of pressure the quarterback. But right now, the receiver's just in a zone. Sometimes you get into that spot, and it's so hard to get you out of it. You know, if I were this quarterback, keep throwing him the rock.
And the extra point was up and good. So it'll be a touchback. Ball spotted at the 25. And the Louisville offense is back out there on the field. This drive is important. Last one ended in an interception. Let's see if they can get it going here. Looking for his big tight end. That's the 3rd pick tonight thrown by this QB. Follows the pick with a nice return before finally being brought down.
Oh, you feel terrible for this quarterback. He's played well all year. He's trying to make a play, trying to force it into coverage because they need points at this point in the game to try to advance into the next round of the playoffs. Puts it into coverage, and that's probably going to do it.
First down here for this offense. Here's the handoff. Ball carrier finding open space. They bring him down, but an explosive play by this offense. Big game.
Man, just complimentary football, really, in a nutshell. They get this football back thanks to their own defense, creating that turnover, working with the lead like this. Really, it's all but over. Now the offense is just thinking about running the football and working that clock.
First down and goal here. A touchdown just about puts this game on ice. The Gators looking to punch it in here. It's 1st and goal. And they're moving the receiver now before the snap. 1st and goal. They'll try to run it in. And the defense smothers him for no gain.
Just great job by this defense defending this RPO. They sat back, and then they overcommitted to stop the run game, and it works out.
facing second and goal. Trying for the end zone, running it right up the gut. Touchdown, Florida. This offense cannot be stopped. And they'll set up now for the extra point drop. Extra point up and good. A 19-point lead now here in the final quarter. Now the kickoff team is out on the field. That one bounces through the end zone, so they'll start at the 25. And the Louisville offense is back out there on the field. This thing is so out of hand, all you can do now is play for a little shred of pride. Catch is made down the middle. And the coach quickly calls timeout after the play, trying to hold on to as much time as possible. So a positive play, Kirk, with the crossing route. This is the defensive communication the coaches were worried about in this game.
Yeah, it really is a challenge in this call. When the offense goes with that deep crosser, that defense has to do a good job of communicating, really keeping their head on a swivel and understand who's coming into their zone. That time they just lost the receiver and they gave up a big gain.
Important second down play coming up. After the incompletion on first down, looking to throw it again. And this is dropped. Would have been a huge gain, but he could not collect it.
Well, they don't connect here, but this is what you have to do. It's late in the game. You need points. You're behind. You got to take some shots. I'd go right back to it, try to find a matchup, and go to one of your receivers that can make a play for you.
And here's a deep throw with the clock winding down. Deep ball is caught for a huge gain here. Now they've got to hustle to the line and get set. And looking to throw now on first down. Receiver makes the grab.
Man-to-man coverage, you run the drag route, you prefer to get the ball downfield, but the matchup called for at least some positive yards underneath, and he makes a nice throw.
They'll look to throw it here on second down. And he's got it. Touchdown, Louisville. The offense will go for a two-point conversion. Quarterback delivers complete to the right side. The two-point try is good, so the lead is down to 11. Timeout called by the defense, their first of the half, as he tried to make some adjustments here. Looks like they're lining up to attempt an onside kick. And the hands team able to recover the football. So this one is tucked away. Time for victory formation. Looks like the offense will just take a knee here. Well, that's a great performance in the pressure moment, but now the job gets even more exciting, even bigger as they go on to the national championship game and play for that trophy.
And this is a new era. I mean, think about the weeks, the amount of games that these guys have been able to play, and to be able to accomplish this, to get to the national championship, that says everything about the endurance of this football team, both mentally and physically, and they get one more hurdle to see if they can become the national champs.
And that is going to wrap it up. We enjoyed this one here. For Kirk Herbstreit, I'm Chris Fowler, and this has been another presentation of EA Sports College Football.